EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Oak. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff, running right. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
2nd and 11. He'll go again here with Irvin. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Panthers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The Buccaneers offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Pick off by the rookie out of Miami. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Putting the tight end in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A pickup there of 13. It's a Carolina first down. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now, faking the give. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here's Irving. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles, so often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Here's Torrey Taylor now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. That is fielded at the 20. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with their 1st and 10. They'll try the right side this time. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. He's a gain of 5.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play for the Panthers. 47 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a...
And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, offensive coordinators script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
Panthers 14, Buccaneers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To the tight end, Likely. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Panthers offense make their way out to take over once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Quick throw, taken in. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent.
Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. This one out to Moore. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Right back to Moore, another grab. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This will be from 56 yards away. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now from the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Panthers off to the early advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Now a 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Back to the air one more time. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Next, the score, Panthers 21, Buccaneers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. This is Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
It's out wide. They're trying the tight end screen. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down. 3 to go. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a 1st down.
pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At their 49-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one complete to Moore. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
At the 35-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. Some more on the right side. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 21-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He finds Likely, his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Panthers.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He gets this one to Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Back to throw. Toward the middle. That's caught by Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Back to the air one more time. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. That one taken in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Buccaneers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
The PAT up and good. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And that one finds the Falcons out in front. The Falcons locked in a tight...
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
They'll run with Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
This is taken at the 25, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Now, faking the give. Quick throw here is complete.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Right back to Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. Here's 2nd and 6. They send the tight end in motion. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Got his man complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Tight end motioning left. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll run it. It's Irving. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
3rd and 5. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Back to throw. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Carolina. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point is good. And the Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On first down, here's Irving. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with him again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a handoff to Corum. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. 1st and 10 now from the 36. The drive will start on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. pick up the first down.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. The home team's offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us, and we'll know the brackets and the seedings for the postseason at the end of the night. To the air now on 1st and 10. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. The Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Buccaneers 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. What can they do here on third down and 7? Throwing now from the gun. He's got a man. That's complete. And a milestone grab. Not just a first down, but catch number 100 on the year.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll look to throw again. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll drop to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Now, 2nd and goal. Back to the air one more time. That is caught side of the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They send a receiver in motion left. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now they'll set up to throw, and And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.